Hello trainers, Joe Carswell here with another training tip for you. When we were doing direct training with students, we had an activity we called the nailing block tower. This specific activity gave the students a lot of practice on their fundamental skills they learned with hand tools and power tools, and they did it just using scrap cutoffs that were produced by all of the other activities that was happening in the program. Let me run you through this tower and how it's laid out and how it works. It starts with a base, a 4x4 base. These are continuous boards. We're only worried about the outside edges of this entire activity. So when the students are thinking about it, they're trying to produce accuracy on the outside of this tower. They will take blocks of different lengths. They get to choose the lengths, and they need to align them depending on which layer it is. It's either going to get lined up for every 2 layers, so they'll be flushed, or it gets inset a 1/2 inch for every 3rd layer. And the inset layer makes this tower smaller, and it allows a student to use a chalk line, some squaring skills, and reset that tower project for more accuracy as it gets built up. So they would place a lot of blocks, align them, the ones that they had available to them. They would get to the end of one of the sides, and then they would have to determine how to fill in the remaining block, cut it, or measure it, cut it to size, and place it and fasten it in place. They would run this all the way around, create layers, and as I mentioned before, every 3rd layer would get inset. This nailing tower would kind of taper to the top, and you could at some point flip it over and start that process on the other side. It turns into a very heavy and solid thing for them to nail to. This simple activity reinforced a slew of their fundamental skills, which was using a chalk line, using their tape measure, the whole process of 3, 4, 5 squaring, or using equal diagonals, simple hand tools like hammers and even pry bars if they made a mistake, using cordless drills, or even air tools to fasten these blocks were all options that could be dictated by you as the trainer for them to get more practice in whatever they need at that moment. If you like this particular exercise or would like to know more about it, visit our Teach Construction catalog. It's spelled out in great detail there in a set of plans, along with a lot of other similar activities that will help you get through your program and help your students go forward in their training and improve on their skills. So I hope this makes sense. I'll see you in the next one.